Welcome back to Magic Titans for a very special clue-themed episode. We are here to determine who in this room is a murderer. My God. My name, of course, is Professor Plum, and I am joined by my friends and colleagues all around me. We're going to introduce ourselves before we dive into this evening's affairs.
I am Father Green.
Across the table, of course, who do we have here?
Colonel Mustard.
I am Mrs. White.
We're gathered tonight for a very auspicious gathering. It's going to be a ton of fun. Let's dive on in. Let's see what happens. And of course, if you have no idea what's going on, that is totally fine because neither do we. We are here to play a special mode of Magic, which Wizards has just recently released for the newest set, Murders at Karlov Manor. So we're super excited. This is a game mode that can be played with many players.
Up to 4, but no less than 2.
Yeah, it's like a pseudo commanderish kind of game, pseudo jumpstart, pseudo clue. It's weird, wild, wacky fun. We're gonna first of all explain how it works, and then we'll dive on into it. So
we'll start with the Clue half
of
this game.
Yeah.
Just like in Clue, there are suspects. So we have a list of suspects here. One of these suspects is going to be the murderer. We have to find them. We have a list of locations where the crime occurred. You would imagine there would be a crime scene, and we would know this already, but that's not the case. We have to figure out where it happened, and we also have to figure out the murder weapon. So we have people, places, and things. One from each of these piles, we're going to shuffle them up. One from each of these piles is going to go in the case file. So one person at random. That's the murderer.
Could be any one of us or someone else.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, here's a place.
Okay.
Now, places are special. There's so many of them.
There's a ton of places.
Get in there. All right, we get to know 2 places, all of us, that weren't the crime scene. You would think we would actually know all the places that weren't the crime scene, but you would be wrong.
I would just go in that room, but okay.
So everybody write down. You at home, play along. The lounge and the billiard room.
No, it did not occur in the lounge nor the billiard room. The goal of the game, of course, is to determine the who, the how, and the where by process of elimination.
All right. Okay, so now that we know 2 locations that it didn't happen.
Okay.
And we have our case file. We're going to take the remainder of the evidence, all the people and the places and the things. We're going to mix them up real good.
Ooh.
And then we're just going to each get a share of this evidence. I got lost.
Oh, I see.
I very briefly got lost. Forgot where I was.
Colonel Mustard with the candlestick.
It divides by 4 perfectly.
Perfect.
All right, so everybody will take their corresponding pile of evidence. And you will mark down on your own clue sheet all of the things that you know. Because you have these cards, that means they're not.
Right.
Here.
By process of elimination, grand sleuthers that we are.
That's not how I would have done it.
Yes.
Yes, I need to add this card to my commander deck.
I would have done that a different way.
Perfect.
Yeah, the interesting thing about all of the evidence cards here is that they're actual Magic cards.
Yeah, it's cool.
The locations are lands.
Yes.
The murder weapons are murder weapons. Yep. And the people are people. That's the clue setup.
Yep, that's the clue setup.
The clue is established. The magic setup, each of us did sort of a jump starty thing. You get 2 packets, and you just mush them together. So my packets are Boros Legion and Gruul clans. What about you, Miss White?
I have Azorius Senate and House Demir.
And I shall be playing the Golgari Swarm with the Orzhov Syndicate. And you?
And I will be bringing the Simic Combine and the Golgari Swarm as well.
Oh.
But with a twist.
So what's notable about this, these do work. Each of your packets are 2 color, but in Jumpstart traditionally it's 1 color, so that you kind of just mush 2 colors together and you're good.
Right.
You don't need to add lands. This still works that way. You're gonna have multicolored cards, but most of the mana symbols are hybrid mana symbols. So they're essentially 1 color packets with a little bit of flavor.
Yeah, it doesn't overcomplicate it, which is nice. Okay, so then what is this, a free-for-all? Do we just kill each other? How do we...
I mean, essentially, we each have 30 life.
Okay.
If you hit 0 life, you're out. Yeah. If all of your opponents hit 0 life, you win. That's the magic win condition.
Oh, I like it.
There's also a clue win condition at the end of your turn.
Yeah.
You may once attempt to guess the 3 cards that are in the confidential binder here. If you do, you win the game. That's Clue. If you don't, you now know what's in here because you checked.
Right.
So you are out of the game of Clue. You can no longer question other people about their evidence. You can no longer make any other guesses, but people can still question you because you still have evidence. You can still win by killing everybody the magic way.
Right.
So you can win Clue or you can win magic. You can lose magic and you're out.
Right.
I don't know what happens to your evidence when you die in magic. If that comes up, I'll consult the rules.
The tome.
Yes.
Speaking of evidence, how do we gather evidence?
Great question, Shane.
Hoo-hoo.
When you deal combat damage to one or more players with one or more creatures, you may ask them a question. You're going to choose a person, a place, and a thing. If they have any of those things, they choose one of them to show you from their evidence. We each have the evidence that we passed out. I have 4 cards. We should all have 4 cards, right?
Yep, checks out.
If they don't, and you hit multiple people, it'll continue going. So you go to the left, so you're interrogating everybody one at a time until somebody tells you one of the things that you asked.
Right. If they have nothing, they can say nothing. If they have one or more, they can tell you one of the things. They don't have to tell you if you get multiple hits, basically. So if you said it was Colonel Mustard with a candlestick in the kitchen, and you had all 3 of those, you could say Colonel Mustard, or whatever. Is that public knowledge then?
No.
You show them,
They
give them the card.
slide a card to you, which
like
for us is going to be very difficult because I
Yeah.
can't reach very far.
No. Cool, beautiful. I think that does it.
Yeah.
Easy peasy,
Don't die.
lemon squeezy. I think we're going to keep things very simple today.
Yeah.
We're going to start with Colonel Mustard. Take the first turn.
What? I don't even have an opening hand.
I know.
I don't even have an alibi. That's how unprepared I was.
No. Colonel Mustard.
This is a multiplayer game of Magic, so I will draw a card.
Fantastic.
That's a large man. I'll play a forest, and I will pass to Miss White.
Okay. Draw.
You didn't want to guess on the first turn?
That's correct.
I'm gonna play a plane.
Can you imagine? Lovely.
What if he got it? We're like, oh, sorry, folks.
That's it. That's the episode.
And then I'll pass to Professor Plum.
Thank you, Ms. White. I will draw. We will play a forest for a big turn 1 tap into Rubble Belt Maverick.
What?
When it enters the battlefield, I survey 2, and I can pay green and exile him. To exile, I can exile him from my graveyard, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature, activate only as a sorcery. So I'm gonna go ahead and surveil the top 2 cards of my deck.
Indubitably.
He's a 1-drop?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's very
A
strong.
1 drop with that much text?
There is one more clue magic mechanic that I didn't mention.
Oh.
Okay.
What a twist.
If at the end of your turn, you have not questioned anybody, you may collect evidence 6, which is the set mechanic, and then you may question somebody. And so that is take or exile from your graveyard at least mana value 6 of cards total,
Oh.
Interesting.
which is relevant to your surveil here.
Yeah,
If you want to put a bunch of stuff in the bin.
that's fascinating. I'm actually going to put nothing in the bin. Just going back on the top library.
Well, that's a creature, so you have him.
I'm sorry. Yes, in the bin. And that's going to be it for me. Over to you, Father Green.
All right. May my faith guide me. And I'll lead with an island, and I'll pass to Colonel Mustard. Indubitably.
I don't trust you.
I don't trust you.
And we're going to play a Fire Fist Striker.
Oh,
Ooh.
sounds promising.
It's a 2/1 with Battalion, a classic Ravnica mechanic. When he attacks with 2 or more other creatures, target creature can't block this turn.
Ooh,
And he's
spicy,
at
dicey.
2 mana, 2/1. I will pass.
Okay. Drawn away. I'm gonna play this. Swamp.
Shrimp.
Swamp.
Swamp.
And then
I want it to be cool. Everybody's doing it.
tap
Oh.
both of these.
Pay 2.
Yep. To play this war screecher. Yes. You know.
My God.
It's just your bird. It's got flying.
Yeah.
You know.
I like it. 1/3.
Yeah, 1/3.
It's a big bird.
I love it. Beautiful.
Screeching around.
Highly suspicious.
You know, it's watching over all of you. Very suspicious.
Oh,
The birds are listening.
yeah.
They're always listening.
They spy for the government.
This is actually, are birds even real?
Oh yeah, Pastor.
Draw for turn. I shall Play Orzhov Basilica, classic bounce land, comes into play tapped, and I have to return a land to my hand.
You get bounce lands?
You didn't get a bounce land? Oh.
Ooh, feel bad for you, son.
Ugh, awkward. Okay, so I've got questions that need answering. I'm gonna swing on Shane. I mean, Father Green, with my Rebel Belt Maverick.
I'm not confessing to anything.
We'll take 1 damage.
All right.
Beautiful. And I can investigate now.
Now you may question.
Sorry, question. Investigate's a mechanic. Very important. Oh, this is interesting. So you're gonna get information based off of what I asked.
We get less information than you, but we will get some information.
Do you know about Senator Peacock with a rope in the conservatory?
What? What does that mean?
Huh? Wait. What was?
Ah!
What did you say again?
I think it was just inquiring about the nature of Senator Peacock with a rope in
The
conservatory.
That is what you said.
Yes.
And he
They're
said,
wasting their time
nothing.
writing
and he
things
said, go
down.
fish.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with my gut.
Well,
So-
you learned nothing there.
I learned enough about his character.
That's gonna be it for me.
So since you questioned me, your turn is over.
Correct.
All right.
Not what that means, but his turn is over.
I was like, is that how it works? I don't know.
I'll play a swamp,
Swamp.
and then I'll follow it up with a sage rose person. And savant. And when he enters the battlefield, I get to scry too, so I'll gather some information, learn some things.
Oh.
About yourself.
Yes. And with that, as I'm scrying, Richard, you can go.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
I'm
All right.
29 life away from eliminating.
This is
Father
all part
Green.
of my 29-step plan.
All right, I will play a Luscious Forest.
Oh,
I'm going to pay 3 for an Ordrune Mentor.
what the heck?
This
Wow.
is a 3/2 Minotaur
Oh, okay.
with Mentor. Whenever I attack a player, target creature that's attacking that player gains first strike until end of turn. That's not necessarily when Ordrune Mentor attacks, just when anybody that I have attacks.
Just teaching everyone around them.
He's like, hey, you ever first strike? Because that's pretty cool. And then we'll go to combat here.
Okay.
And Shane, I'm going to attack you with a Fire Fist Striker. I have a
Okay.
trigger from my Ordrune Mentor. Fire First Striker, which sounds like First Strike, now has First Strike. It's a first striking 2/1.
I guess I'll take that one.
All right, Shane's going to take 2, going to 27.
Oh, so it begins.
If I don't know what cards I have, then I can't lose.
It's time to question Mr. Shane.
Yes.
I think that you know about Apothecary White. Not you. Apothecary
That's my
White
sister.
with the candlestick in the dining room. I've learned something on this day.
What shall it be?
Okay.
Now we have entered in a blood oath together.
Okay. Now you and I, we know things. I will conclude my turn.
Okay.
What?
Shane,
Why are you guys writing stuff down on his
'Cause-
turn?
I'm
Now-
not getting explained that for you.
Wait, you're learning things? What are you talking about?
they know that you have one of those 3 cards.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
You're up.
well, good for you.
Okay. Drawn.
She's gonna attack me, isn't she?
Oh. First off, putting down a planes. There we
Now
go.
listen here, Mr. Green.
And then I'm going to play. So you will tap these 2.
Where is my tie?
It's across your shoulder.
It's like a cape. It's the world's worst cape.
I will attack.
Let me do it.
I
Shane?
will attack. You know
Why
what?
did you suggest Shane?
I'll bring the wrath of God down. My fury will be divine and righteous.
You know, Mrs. White may be a religious woman, so you know what?
Oh,
Professor Plum over
I
there,
have nothing to say
your
to you.
bow tie is looking very suspicious.
Thank you. I'm not a superstitious man myself, but I'm a little stitious. So I will take a damage, and I will answer your questions.
Okay. Do you
don't
know
have to.
anything?
Shane's not going to.
Apparently.
Do you have any information
Yes.
about Commander Mustard
Ah, yes.
Wait.
My God.
with a candlestick?
I see you two wish to inquire about the stick.
In a
I would have to decline information to you at this time, Mrs. White. Suspicious as your questions are.
All right. Okay.
Oh no, I think the suspicious one.
I think so. If he's wandering around in a
Bathrobe?
A ballroom. Draw. Play a forêt. Gonna pay 2 for a Johnny's Pride mate. Sweet, actually. It's a 2/2, and whenever I gain life, put a +1/+1 counter on a Johnny Pride mate. Good thing to get up early if you perhaps have life gain in your deck. Perhaps. We'll go to combat. I shall send my Rubble Belt Maverick, who's a human detective. And you always send a monster to find a monster. So we're gonna swing on Mrs. White.
Calling me a monster? How dare you, sir?
Or perhaps you're hiding a monster.
How dare you?
That was a big betrayal.
No one's ever been betrayed by that proportion. So you'll take 1 damage.
Okay.
And I would like to ask you
Yes.
about, this is gonna be very awkward because you just asked me things and it would make no sense probably to ask you about them. Unless one of those was a bluff.
Oh!
You can do that?
There's so many layers.
There's way too many layers. Mrs. White,
Yes.
you see a lot of the comings and goings in this house.
I take care of this whole house. I know every nook and cranny, every speck of dust,
Yeah.
which there is none,
Okay.
because I take care of that.
Well, there was
Then
a
how would
little-
you know them?
Oh, I know when they land.
The specks
sir.
of dust?
Yeah.
Well, apparently you don't know everything because there was a murder.
Well, you know, it was my break. Okay.
That's true, that's true. Okay, so what say you about Emissary Green, Father Green, Padre Green,
Yes.
with a knife
Oh.
in the library?
Green Knife Library.
Green Knife Library.
Well, I have something to show you.
Some information that
Some
maybe.
What is
Information for
that?
you.
Okay, I need a third symbol.
Oh no, my pen died.
Interesting, interesting.
Yes.
Thank you for that information. I appreciate
You're
it.
welcome.
Very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And I hope you can trust me a bit more, Professor.
You know what they say? Don't be hasty. That's not trademarked, right? Pass the turn, Father Green.
All right.
This game is complicated.
I've learned nothing. All right, we are going to play a swamp, and we're going to follow up with a Tribune of Rot.
Tell me about this Tribune of Rot.
Tribune of Rot is whenever a Tribune of Rot attacks, mill 2 cards, put 2 cards in my graveyard, which is great for gathering evidence. And then for each creature card milled this way, create a 1/1 green Saproling token.
Ooh.
And what is the size of this Gathering Rot?
This is a 3/3.
Is anybody suspicious of the man who has a pile of rot?
It's highly suspicious.
I am.
Yes.
Yes.
You're probably pretty opposed to rot. generally
I
speaking.
am. It's
Have you met any
Dirt.
bachelors? They all have piles of rot. Bridger.
Yes, Father?
Nobody has attacked you, which is very suspicious.
That is true.
So I will.
Okay.
Ooh.
So you're attacking with a 2/1
A 2/1.
Sage Row person.
You could either confess to your sins, or you
that
could
so?
block and keep your secrets safe.
I value my Minotaur more than you value any person from Sage's Row. So I will take 2 damage.
Okay.
Ask me anything, Father,
Okay.
and I will confess.
Do you think Emissary Green did it with the knife in the billiard room?
I may have thoughts on some of these things.
Professor Plum, what's over that? Wait,
I give him the
let's
word.
see.
Why do you need to look at it for so long?
I had to make sure this is not a counterfeit.
Okay, okay.
Over to you, my good sir. Mister, I tried to punch in the face.
Could you tap your mana for me, sir? Yeah, that's right. Tap those.
Oh, I see. You've played this game before.
Magic or Clue? You know how Clue works at Magic.
Or magical clue.
I mean,
I will play another mountain. So I have to question Lindsay
Why me?
if I attack her.
I don't know a Lindsay.
right. Yes.
I don't want to question Lindsay.
Why? You should want to
not?
question everybody.
So this was what happened last turn because something happened between the two of you, and I wanted to act on that, but you had blockers, so I couldn't ask questions. So I had to start with Lindsay, which opens up more questions.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
It's very complicated.
Yeah.
Do you think they're forming a deadly alliance, Mr. Plum?
Deadly? No. An alliance? Surely.
Is that why they want to?
You know, just because Mr. Body
Mr. Peabody.
and
You
Mr.
worked for Mr. Body for 50 years!
just because Mr. Body and Colonel Mustard have been friends for 50,
Generations.
60 years,
Yeah.
and I have been Mr. Body's loyal maid for 50, 60 years,
You do the math.
Highly suspicious.
does not mean anything.
You were always jealous of their mustaches.
I was.
Truth comes out. After all this time.
We're going to proceed to battle.
Yes.
I'm going to attack Ms. White with my Fire Fist
A
Striker.
betrayal most foul.
And Mr. Green
Oh, why?
with the Ordrune Mentor. I will mentor my Fire Fist Striker and give my Ordrune Mentor first strike.
Oh,
So I'm attacking you with a first strike 3-2,
jeez.
and you with a regular 3-2.
Dios míos.
This combination is angry.
That's really good.
This is very. I'm gonna win the magic game.
Yeah, right? So it's
Okay.
gonna be
Each of you will take 3 damage,
Okay.
beautiful.
and now I may question, and my questions go first to Miss White. Miss White,
Yes.
Indubitably.
do you know of Emissary Green with a knife in the kitchen?
Oh, that's super interesting.
Shocking, isn't it?
Okay.
Quite shocking.
Now, as a result,
You're just not going to ask me?
I can't. I get one question, and it goes
Oh.
leftwards until somebody tells me something.
I thought he was just like, I don't care what this guy does. It's irrelevant. I'm going to take you out of the game anyways.
Now, in my second main phase, I'll cast a Furious Stone Splitter.
What the heck?
It's a 4-mana 3/3, an
Trample.
Ogre Warrior. And at the beginning of my end step, for each player that lost life, he gains +1/+1 counters.
Oh my gosh.
He will get Lorge.
So 5/5 Trampoline?
Yeah.
He's a
I
problem.
suspect all of you, and if I need all of you to die to solve this crime, then so be it.
What? You would kill 3 more people just to solve this
That
question?
sounds very, very much. You're not afraid.
On the
You're
off
not
chance
afraid
that
to
they're
kill
murderers, yes. I'll pass to you, Miss White.
Yeah, it's very suspicious. Very
They
suspicious.
change.
Play this planes.
Fantastic.
Azorius Arrestor.
Oh.
Yes, yes, yes. So when I play Azorius Arrestor, detain target creature an opponent controls.
Pretty good.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
control creatures.
Now detain, if I'm going through the Rolodex of my memory.
Yep.
Is this the exile one? Or is this
No.
the can attack, block, or
This is
activate
the-
abilities?
yeah.
Okay. Who are you detaining?
Detained?
Who are you putting in jail?
Objection.
Who needs further questions?
Don't look at me just because I'm right in front of you.
He doesn't have good
You're
cards.
also next,
I am also next. That is
which
correct.
that puts
Yeah.
you in my line of sight.
That's
It does not
somewhat
also
fair.
help that you're across the
I
way
know.
from me.
And you're wearing bright purple.
Eyes are not what they used to be. What's that you say? What you say?
Is that a California grape?
So yes.
Would you like to?
You're yes.
Johnny's Pride Mate.
Johnny's Pride Mate.
So I am
Detained.
detained. So cannot attack, block, or use activated abilities.
I can attack with my War Screecher.
Absolutely.
Caca.
You know what, Shane?
Yeah.
I mean, sorry. Green. Mr. Green.
Green person.
Green person. I
Oh,
don't know what.
Padre.
Yeah, I don't know what you're going by, but I'm gonna attack you.
Oh my god, I can't block it.
All right. So you'll take one
This just
damage.
beat me up.
So 1 damage to Father Green.
Yes.
we go.
Yes. Okay.
Where's my Uno reversal?
Okay. Do you know anything
No.
about
Oh.
Apothecary White with the knife in the library?
White Knife Library. It's a good album.
Great album. That's very interesting.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
You've told me many things. And then I will pass turn.
Perfect. I'll play Forest for turn. And I'm going to pay 4 for a flying creature.
What?
Hey!
2/3 after.
Didn't you say there's gonna be no more flying creatures?
He said that. This is Syndicate. Sorry, Syndicate.
Sin. Go on.
The Kit Messenger, 2/3 flying Afterlife 1. So when this birdie dies, I get a little spirit.
That also
Oh.
flies.
Also, do they? Yeah, they do in this. Yeah. All right, Mrs. White, attacking you with my rubble belt.
I passed by you.
Yeah?
No,
No, because you put my pride mate in jail unjustly too. Targeted him out.
He looked dangerous and suspicious.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Wow.
Right? Thank you. Thank you.
My client's being profiled.
Cat people.
I'm a lawyer now. I gave up being a professor.
Professor of Law.
Anyways, would you like to? I have a 1/1. Would you like to block?
I do not.
You do not. So do we walk on by? I just want to ask a question.
Don't give up anything.
It's just a question.
I want to keep them.
Okay.
All right, 1 damage.
1 damage
One
to you.
damage to me.
Now I
Okay.
would ask you, what say you? Where were you on the night of the 21st? And did you see a Mr. Green with a knife in the hallway? We're very interested in you.
What?
Yes? Might you have something to say?
What?
I thought that might be the case.
What?
It's interesting, you learn how people play this game.
I need to brush up on
Wha-
my
Deduction?
strategy.
Right? No, it's
But yeah, yes.
Okay, okay, okay.
I see you.
Yeah,
I see you,
I
Professor
recognize.
Plum.
I recognize.
Wait,
that.
My
Okay.
turn.
Faster.
What?
I'm like 2 turns behind, so I'm like, I'll figure it out later.
And I dropped all my cards.
I will tap 2 for a Pass Wall Adept. It's a 1/3, but I can pay 3 mana to make a target creature unblockable, which is fantastic for gathering
Wow.
evidence.
That is great.
And then I will bounce a land back to hand to play a Simic Growth Chamber. Okay, so I will attack Adrian with the Tribune of Rot and Lindsay with the Sage Rose Savant. So it's a 2/1 coming at you, and then a 3/3 coming at you, Adrian. And then whenever I attack, I mill 2 cards, so I fill my graveyard.
Fantastic.
And for every creature card, oh, that's my win con. And I create a nice 1/1 insect token. That was not a good trade, as I have binned my Master Biomancer.
Oh no!
Oh,
Well, Shane, you might not win Magic, but you could win Clue.
yeah. Oh no.
Yeesh. I will not block because I don't want to give up my flyer.
So
I will take 3 damage.
Adrian will take 3. And
And-
Lindsay, do you want to block?
Okay.
On the right.
When you fight each other, your left deals damage to his right, and his left deals damage to your right. The left is your attack, and the
Okay.
right is your health.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
think that's
2/1.
good.
So you would attack me with 2,
Yes.
Yes.
You
and I would
both
block
die.
with 1.
Yep.
Okay, so we'd both die.
Yep.
Yes.
Carry on.
I will block you, Mr. Green.
All right.
You've been blocked, sir.
Yes.
Please. All right, Adrian.
So you will both die.
Yes.
Oh, here comes the questioning.
Oh.
Was it you, Mastermind Plum, with the rope in the hall?
Oh, you're asking what?
Nope.
Yeah.
He's at. Oh yeah, he hit you.
It hit you.
Oh, you're actually asking
Yes.
me about myself.
Yeah, I like doing that. It unnerves you.
It does unnerve me.
Plum Rope Hall. Is that?
Plum Rope Hall.
Yeah.
I might have something to say about that. I might say, go to hell.
Wait, but which though? What is he saying?
I might say,
Oh,
the location actually is hell is one of the places.
Hall. It's pronounced hall.
Oh, hall. Go to hall.
That definitely is a card.
Can confirm. Okay. Okay, cool. Excellent. Are you good?
No. No,
Well,
but
are
my
you
turn
done?
is over. Yes.
okay. All right. I will untap my army. Combat.
Don't look at me.
5/5 at Shane.
Oh,
I asked you nicely.
with trample.
It's with trample. I can. I will block with my pass wall adept, and I will take 2 damage.
And a 3/2 at each of Plum and White.
Oh, it's so rude.
And I will give first strike to the Minotaur. And I also get a battalion trigger. So I will say that the bird cannot block.
Okay, so I take
3.
3 damage.
And Miss White will also take 3.
Okay, taking 3.
Is this the first time where you get to ask the whole table?
Well, first it goes to Miss White. Miss White.
Yes.
Mastermind Plum. Rope. Library.
It's that Plum Ding Dong Library.
What?
Whoa!
What's this? What is this?
Information for you, sir.
Where is it?
Indeed.
What was my symbol for this?
Huh.
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 Okay.
Okay.
Well.
In my second phase of mains, I'll pay 3 for a Boros Strike Captain.
Oh my god.
This is a 3/3 with battalion and a whole paragraph of text. When he attacks and 2 other creatures attack with him, I exile, I believe, the top card of my library. Indeed I do. During any turn that I attacked with 3 or more creatures, I may play that card.
Oh, okay.
A 3-mana 3/3 that sort of draws a card.
Yeah. I got scared for a second, and then you read the card.
I'll play a Gruul Turf, and I'll bounce this mountain to my hand.
Beautiful.
Over to
Problem
you,
with
Miss
this
White.
murder, it was only one person that murdered Mr. Body, but 3 people can murder Colonel Mustard.
It's worth noting, I now have an 8/8 trample.
We can try, but
It's an 8/8 trample now.
it gets bigger every time someone takes damage.
On my turn. On
your
my
turn.
turn. Every player that lost life, other than me,
They
on
got
my turn.
removal.
Yes, Miss White.
Oh, it's a card.
Whoa,
It's cards.
You wanna?
Yes, so
yes,
that is a
so-
split card. You may cast either the left or the right.
Well, I'm going to cast the left.
The,
Discovery.
this one.
Discovery, which allows me to surveil 2 and then draw a card.
Yes.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Draw on that card. Draw on that card.
Hope it's a good one.
Yeah, I hope so too. Now, let's see.
Hit him with the bird. Hit him with the bird.
Now I'm going to attack.
Yes.
I've attacked Professor Plum.
Yes.
I've attacked
Multiple times.
Green.
Yes. I'll tell you anything.
It's your turn, Mustard.
Yes.
Okay.
I take 1.
Okay.
You did last haw.
Can you tell me
Yes.
where you were? Did you have a lead pipe? Were you in the ballroom? No, wait, no. Not the ballroom. The library. Were you in the library?
I was not.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I have nothing to write down.
Okay. Thank you.
Does that mean I have to
Thank
write
you.
something down now?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh my.
I do not have any of those cards.
Yes, I am finished.
Excellent.
I thought you were ready to solve. I was like, wow.
Wow.
Someone knows
Not-
how to play this game.
Not yet.
Sounds like you have an idea.
Okay.
I don't.
I shall play Thriving Grove. Comes into play tapped, and I have to name a color other than green. I will name black. Yes. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to pay 2, 3 for Vizgopa, Vampire. 3/1, Lifelinker. That's it. That's all it is.
Okay.
Not that many words. Easy peasy, but that'll pair nicely with my Johnny's
thank you.
Pride mate,
Thank you.
who's no longer in jail. Luckily, as I'll spend a forest for that, and we'll float 1 white mana
Yes.
to summon a Twilight Panther. This is a cat spirit. It's adorable.
Yeah.
It's a 1/2. You can pay a black to give it Death Touch till end of turn. Classic.
Dangerous.
Look. It's no Poison Dart Frog, but it'll do.
You could say the murderer had a death touch.
Yeah.
One of these are gonna land.
You let us know comment section. All right. Time to get questioning. We shall go to combat.
Oh god, you have a lot of creatures. Why do you guys have? No, you don't have a creature.
No, I don't have anything. I'm just playing Clue here. I'm not playing Magic.
I'm here playing Magic and not doing well.
So Shane is like pretty open. But my problem is, my column for Shane
It's filled out with everybody.
is blank. He's a complete mystery because I can't count on
That
anything
means
you ask.
you have a lot to learn from him.
Yeah, but they can't be targeted questions. So we will attack.
Yes. Yes.
I like this strategy. I'm so dumb that you're gonna attack me.
No, actually, I'm just gonna do Rebel Belt Maverick into Lindsay again.
What?
I just have questions, okay?
Okay.
I could have done more damage. I just have questions that I need answering, all right? Okay. So 1 damage.
What if we don't solve it before everyone gets down to 0?
Then-
What?
What?
Someone wins.
Person who won magic won the game.
And we'll never know?
We'll never know. All right. Have you seen Emissary Green with a rope in the hall?
Green rope.
Hall.
Hall.
As I said, go to hall, Green. With a rope.
Dun, dun, dun. We know almost everything there is to know about Miss White.
Thank y'all.
Do we?
Excuse me.
Why is there just an illustration? No more further questions.
Mine's just a shopping list. I'm like, knife, wrench, these are things I need. Billiards room.
Duct tape?
Yeah.
Folic acid? Over to you.
We have a lot of home repair. Owning a house is tough. All right. Oh my God, that is a card. I'll play a swamp. And then I will be tapping 5 to play Amzu, Swarm's Hunger.
Whoa.
I think this is a new card that actually came out specifically for the clue set.
Is it?
No, it's not, is it? It's Golgari.
Yeah. And so this is Flying Menace. It's a legendary creature. Other insects I control have Menace, which I do have a Menace token. And then whenever 1 or more cards leave my graveyard, you may create a 1/1 black and green insect creature token, then put a number of +1/+1 counters on it equal to the greatest mana value among those cards. Now that sounds a little bit far-fetched, but if you remember, I can, what's it called? Investigate.
Collect evidence.
Collect evidence and exile cards from my graveyard. So I can build up my own insect tokens.
Whoa.
It's almost like I have a plan.
That's really cool.
And since I have Menace, you only have 1 creature.
That's true.
Here.
Well, one untapped
Untapped.
creature.
All right.
Made a powerful enemy, Mr. Green.
And
You just wanted
I'm
to point
sorry,
that out.
Lindsay, because you're open. I have to keep building up. So I'll send my insect towards Bridger.
Yes.
And Colonel Mustard, and my Tribune of Rot towards Mrs. White.
This is why your column is blank.
I will take the 1.
Yes.
And I believe Lindsay will take 3.
Yep.
Mr. Mustard, if that's your real name. We haven't heard anything about headliner Scarlet,
Scarlet.
who is very fond of lead pipes.
Pipe.
Pipes. And I last saw her hanging out in the secret passage.
Scarlet pipes.
Secret
Secret
pass.
passage. I have nothing to say to you.
So then we go leftwards to Mrs. White.
Yes. Yes.
Same question.
Same question.
Scarlet. Pipe.
Thank you for
Secret
remembering, because I didn't.
Oh no, I messed up.
Yes. All part of my plan. Fail upwards. It seems you have something for me.
Scarlet pipe. Secret passage.
Sorry to burst your bubble.
This is a $20 bill. I'm losing anyways. You don't need to bribe me, Lindsay.
Well, you know. I know where Mr. Body keeps his stash.
Very interesting.
That's very interesting. Okay.
My system of X's and O's has me very confused all the time.
I'm using X's and O's. We're using the same system. How does that make you
No.
feel?
Such a
We're
bad
on the
omen.
case together. We're like a buddy cop movie.
If it makes you feel any better, I'm also using X's and O's. And dots.
Oh.
And,
Oh.
well, that was my turn.
Yeah, dots are good.
I'm curious if the people at home will be able to solve the case before we do.
That would be basically impossible. I can't get through your army of cats.
Meow meow.
Unless
With your giant
I
battering ram.
send the giant battering ram. at you.
No! Stop taunting
Ah, we have solved the case.
Wait, didn't we forget a critical part of this game? That we're supposed to get treasures? Like every time we get something, put your hat back on! You can't break character.
There is another rule to Magic Clue.
Could you say a twist?
A twist.
When you reveal a card to someone, you get a treasure.
Oh no.
The person figured it out got the treasure?
No,
or-
the person who revealed the card.
What is
when
the
you
treasure?
show evidence, a treasure is like 1 mana
Like
that you could spend later.
Oh!
You would be rich, Mrs. White.
Pretty good.
Maybe.
all right, let's.
You would be Mrs. Gold by now.
Starting now. All right, I've decided the fate of everyone.
so great.
Furious Spine Splitter. It's going at Adrian.
No.
The only one that can make it through your impenetrable defenses of cats.
Right. Okay.
I'm gonna have a lot of triggers, so hold on. Boros Strike Captain is gonna go at Lindsay. That is a 3/3. Odrune Mentor and Fire Fist Striker are gonna go at Shane.
No.
I have many, many triggers.
Oh my god.
This 8/8 has first strike.
Oh my Jesus.
That silly insect cannot block. I will exile a card. It's a mountain. I may play it until end of turn. That's it. I did all my triggers.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
8/8, 3/3, pair of 3/2s.
So 6 damage to me.
Do what you will.
I have
can't
to
do
just
anything.
take it.
Adrian will take 8.
I will take 8.
Shane will take 6.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Lindsay will take 3.
Colonel Mustard everywhere. With the candlestick. With the blunt force
Oh, I have to ask a question.
spine split.
With a spine splitter from the top rope, you say?
Yeah.
I will be asking first, Lindsay.
Yes, 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 yes.
And if you have nothing to tell me, the question will continue.
Okay.
Yes. Ms. White.
Yes.
Headliner Scarlet. Lead pipe. Secret passage.
See
Interesting.
what you're doing.
I know
I see exactly what you're doing.
that you have one of these cards.
Yes, because that was Green's same question.
Was it?
Yes, it was.
Excellent. I now know all there is to know about you, Miss White. You've done the crime. And you will do the time.
Whoa.
What? Excuse me, are you accusing me?
I'm taking you to jail. No, I'm not actually accusing you. I will go to my second main phase, and I will play this mountain that was exiled by my Boros Strike Captain. We had a change of plans. I'll play 5 for a Towering Thunder Fist. It's a 5-mana 4/4,
Oh my god.
and I can pay a white to do something cool.
Vigilance.
Yeah, look at how big he is.
Oh my gee.
He's so swollen and large,
It's just growing.
and there's a cute little guy in front of him who's like, I'll protect you. I rest my case, Miss White.
Thank you. Which one is the annoying,
The unreasonably large one?
unreasonably large one?
That is now
11.
11/11 trample.
I'm gonna use one of my treasures
Oh,
Will you know?
please.
to
Oh, you
add.
showed me a card. Did you get another treasure?
Yes,
from
I
it?
did. Yes, I
Excellent.
did.
Yeah.
To add an extra swamp.
Yes.
Same.
Okay, and then I'm going to immediately use that swamp and a plains
Yes.
to murder.
Not the card murder.
To murder.
There's been a murder in the
Murder on the
house.
dance floor.
I know who did it.
You know what this means, Lindsay. You're the murderer.
I think not. I have reason to believe that it may be you.
I think, therefore, I am.
Thank you, Father Green.
Do we get good flavor text on this copy of murder?
Laughter and conversation trailed off as the revelers gathered around Zagana's body. 3 things quickly became clear. It was a murder. The killer was likely among them. And Tasa's party was definitely over.
Where's it gonna?
Yeah, right.
It happens.
Too much merfolk.
Now,
Interesting. Nice sit down, Lindsay. Thank you.
yes, you're welcome.
Appreciate that.
Okay. Okay, then I'm going to use another treasure, a second treasure.
Whoa.
Yes.
Hopefully play
to...
creature.
You got it, Green.
Hey. Ooh.
To play. Woo, there we go.
Who dat?
Lavina, foil to conspiracy.
Whoa.
Lavina has vigilance, and whenever you cast your second spell each turn, investigate.
Ah.
Interesting.
So
That's
2,
cool.
3. So You know.
That's cool. And can give you mana.
With my war screecher, we're going to attack Colonel Mustard.
I take one.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
What would you like
Okay,
to know?
Mustard.
This is all I need to solve the case.
Yeah.
What would you like to know?
So,
The ball
Mastermind
conservatory.
Plum with the wrench in the conservatory.
Plum, wrench, conservatory.
Yes.
Is that so?
Ooh.
I see. Thank you for your...
Cooperation?
That's it.
Yes. I always cooperate with the proper authorities. That's why I'm bringing all of you in.
She's the maid.
She's undercover.
Planes. And I shall pay 2, 4, 6 for a Sludge Titan.
I'm so jealous.
6/6 trample. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, I mill 5 cards, and I put a creature and/or land card from among them into my hand.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it's very cute. We'll take that.
A lot of cards.
It's a lot of cards. Now I have a Titan with. I probably don't have more than 20 left, so
Yep.
here we go.
What's really cool about
land,
these...
land, angel,
Well, that was a good one.
land, predatory impetus.
You have one hit, right? You can only get the angel back?
Correct.
Or land.
Or land.
Oh, okay. Well,
But I will take the
I think
angel.
you want the angel.
And the angel is 2/2 flying. If I would gain life, I gain that +1. And then they get +2/+2 as long as I have 25 or more life.
Yeah.
Which?
Classic.
Yeah.
You
It
know-
goes to your hand, not field.
No, I know, I'm showing you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Father Green, don't assume to know me. I can fly. Can you fly?
I do not fly.
Excellent. I shall attack you with my Syndicate Messenger. And just that.
Sending a message, huh?
2 damage in the air.
I take 2.
And I have a question for you.
Do you?
Do you know the Muffin Man?
No.
Otherwise known as Mrs. White?
No.
Me?
A shocking
With a wrench
Me?
in
I've never touched a wrench in my life.
the conservatory.
Oh.
White, wrench, conservatory.
I love the glimpse into Bridger's mind. All of the flavor around that just stripped clean. 3 cold, precise words.
Yeah.
Ordered alphabetically, by the way.
I would like you to know this.
I'll take it under advisement. Don't forget your treasure.
Oh, I would
A
never.
penny for your thoughts. Pass the turn.
I shall tap 4 cards to play a Venomous Hierophant, which is a 3/3 with Death Touch, and then when it enters the battlefield, I mill 3 cards.
Oh!
So I will send Anzu Swarm's Hunger at you.
That also has menace. So he couldn't have blocked anyway.
Yeah.
Huh?
Okay.
His insect is flying menace.
Correct. Okay, so... But he has other things that can block,
Yes.
so Menace is not that useful. So yeah, flying at you. I will send my menaced insect at you. And Lindsay, I will attack you with a 3/3. And then whenever I attack, I mill 2 cards. And any creatures, I create another insect token.
Is that a Narcomoeba?
No, that's a roaming ghostlight.
Ah, yes, sure.
Similar art.
Okay.
Okay.
Will you block, Lindsay? It is a 3/3.
No. No, I will not.
Okay.
So I will take 1,
I will take 3.
and
Okay.
Lindsay
And
will
I'll
take 2.
Take 2.
All right. And now, starting with you,
What would you like to know, Mr. Green?
I would like to know the whereabouts
Yes.
of Senator Peacock with the knife in the study.
Ooh.
Go fish.
And it falls to you.
In the words of a famous priest. Go fish.
Ah, so you have heard of me.
Oh, I've heard of something. And you know what? Want to know what that something is?
I know what that something is.
Oh, we all know what that
Yeah,
something is.
I think everyone knows.
This blows the case wide open.
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
You're safe this round, Mr. Plum. When do I go to solve?
At the end of your turn.
Are you
Would
gonna
like to
solve?
Oh, what did he do?
I'm gonna go for the solve.
Okay.
No way!
All right,
So you say your solution out loud.
Oh, do I? I don't just write it down and then
I will consult the
Mel.
rules.
Because that, if I guess it, then I just like say it, and then I don't win, then you guys know information.
Yeah, you say, quote, I accuse
The cues?
suspect of
Alright.
murdering guild mage body with the weapon.
None of us can judge our fellow man. Only God can judge. And so I will judge Senator Peacock with the candlestick in the study. And now I will consult.
I mean, if you got this, you just win the game.
Yeah.
That'll be it.
Did you
Well, I lose.
Interesting.
Nice to know.
What could it mean?
Shane will not be able to guess anymore. He'll still have his evidence that we
I'm
can-
actually not allowed to talk.
That would be preferable,
well.
but it's not, unfortunately not true. You can still win by magic.
I have arrived at a decision. Fire first striker. That's Shane. Your death toucher cannot block. Step 1. Step 2. Everything else at Adrian, and I will pay to give the Towering Thunderfist Vigilancy.
What?
And what will have first strike? It will be the Boros Strike Capitan.
So 4/4 vigilance.
3/3 first strike,
Yeah.
3/2. And I will now exile a card. It is a forest.
Ooh.
I may play this forest until the end of my turn.
I'll put the Pride Mate into your my 2/2 into your 3/2,
Okay.
and I will risk the Sludge Titan into your 4/4 big man.
Okay.
And let the first striker through.
Okay.
I'll just block with my bug.
Okay. So Adrian will take 3. Both of these will die. That will die.
Sludge Titan
And
lives
I will
on.
ask you a question, sir.
Yes, please do. I encourage.
Plum, rope, kitchen.
Kitchen.
Plum, rope, kitchen.
I think Lindsay's got it. Do it. You should guess on your next turn, Lindsay. Join me in the hellfire.
Aren't you a priest?
I will play this lovely forest.
No?
I will cast
I have so many thoughts and opinions.
a Wojek Bodyguard.
Ooh, classic.
3/3 mentor, cannot attack or block alone.
Beautiful.
Afraid of the dark.
Take buddy.
I will also cast Colossal Majesty.
What the heck?
Oh no! Oh,
It's
that's not bad.
in Garrick's wake, but worse.
Oh, it is.
Yep.
Okay. Beautiful.
Precursor did.
That's me. What say you, Miss White?
Now she wants to actually solve.
No, but I'm getting closer. Getting closer. I'm going to
In it.
play Azorius Justicar.
Oh.
That's not a car at all.
No, it's just a car.
Just a car.
Car.
Just a car.
Nothing to see here.
When Azorius Justicar enters the battlefield, detain up to 2 target creatures your opponents control.
It's the cops.
My word.
She is part of the authority.
You wouldn't detain a man with glasses, would you? Or
There-
his cats.
There is perhaps a rather large giant made of corpses.
What?
Made of sludge. He's a sludge-eating titan.
Yes.
He's
yes.
not hurting
What
anyone.
do you think sludge is made out of, Shane?
But
Not corpses.
I've got some questions though. I've got some
Honestly,
questions.
actually,
And right now, I'm sorry, Plum.
No!
I don't know. I don't need to ask you questions.
Okay.
oh.
It's one of you. I'm gonna ask you. Oh, so yes. Detain that.
Okay.
Detained.
Detain.
How do you put a Gorgon in a squad car?
Don't look at
Carefully.
it.
And you put up to 2, right?
Huh? Up to 2.
Up to
yes.
2.
Let's go for the sludge giant.
That's like all my cards.
He's a great card.
Let's detain that.
I would love to have a sludge giant.
In your commander deck, let me guess. Tell us all about your commander deck, Shane. Let's just be the stereotypical commander player right now.
Okay.
Wait, that's not a legend? That could be your commander?
Nobody wants it for his graveyard deck.
Yeah.
Excellent
I'm then
work, Miss
going
White.
to use 2 of my
That's why you did the crime.
2, what goes
Do
down
the
to
time.
3, goes down to 3, just to put this out.
He murdered Mr.
Just
Body.
a roof stalker white, just
Oh,
hanging out there.
classic roof stalker.
Yeah,
Oh, you can gain
2-1.
flying.
Yeah,
I like it.
gets flying.
Fantastic.
If I want. And then time to attack.
I am open.
You are open. Yes, you are. You are open. I am going to attack you with my war screecher. It's screeching, as always.
I cannot block.
You cannot block. Excellent. Excellent.
So that's
And then
1 damage
1 damage.
and a tapped creature.
Oh,
You'll be
nice.
hearing
Thank
from
you.
my lawyer.
Thank you.
Oh, you cast your second spell. You get a clue.
Oh, I get a clue token.
Get a clue.
Oh wait, here. I got it right
Oh,
here.
she's got it. She's got
Excellent.
a shiny one.
Yes. It's an artifact with 2.
You can pay 2 to draw a card. It's like a card on layaway.
I can.
Pay
Pay
2
2?
mana. You could
Oh, 2
sacrifice
mana.
2
Okay.
treasures.
I could sacrifice 2. No,
draw a
but
card.
then that would bring
Did
me
you
down to
pay
1
mana to
treasure
find
with
out
the rest
something about
of
your
you.
deck?
Sure.
Okay. Excellent. So I have that.
Yes. And Shane took his 1 damage.
Shane took 1 damage.
Now you may question him.
I question you, Shane. Commander Mustard with the lead pipe in the study.
Mustard pipe study.
Mustard pipe study.
Mustard pipe study?
Thank you. Yes, that is my turn. Pass turn.
Thank you. We're close. I will pay 3 for the Angel of Vitality. Ba-doo! So when we saw earlier, 2/2 flying. If I would gain life, I gain that much +1, and she gets +2/+2 if I have 25 more or life or more. I'm gonna put the Vizkopa Vampire into Shane.
No. I don't have that much health. I'm just a little boy.
And that is all.
Just a little guy over here.
Hey, this little guy.
Yeah.
So it'll be 3 damage to. Why are you drawing a card?
Because it's my turn next.
It's not your turn.
I assumed you're done.
No, 3 damage to Shane. This is lifelink +1, so I gain 4. Jeez.
I just don't imagine you attacking anyone else.
Now I have questions to ask you. Mr. Green, have you ever heard the word, I believe it's a bird, about Apothecary White
White.
with a raunch,
Oh.
that means wrench, in it, the ballroom.
Rich.
White Wrench Ballroom.
Ballroom.
That sounds like a... Thank you. Thank you, my son. Thank you.
That was a little backwards.
I blessed him. Okay. Hold on.
Do it, do it.
All right.
Do it, do it.
Do it.
Join me down
No,
in the
you guys are
gutters.
Do
egging
it.
me on. And
Is he going for it?
Do it.
Be a sludge titan.
I don't see how this could ever work out for him, but I want to see it.
I think
I would love to know what your
If
thoughts
you don't,
are,
Bridger's
Professor
definitely
Plum.
solving on his next turn.
No, I can't. I can't. I'm close.
Coward.
Wise.
It's
Wise.
It's a 1 in 3 right now, I think, for me.
Wise choice.
Carry on, my wayward son.
Now I can draw?
Now you can draw.
Now, Shane, to let you know, you can't question people anymore.
Yes, I know.
So we can all put our writing implements away. Stash those.
Never
for a
needed
later
them.
date.
All right, who can I drag down to the gutters with me?
Killing people is also tactical in this game because when they die in Magic, they reveal all of their evidence.
Oh.
What?
You didn't tell us that!
You did not tell us that.
You just put a
what did
big
you
target
think-
on my head!
What do you think happened with their evidence?
You just went to like
it's
a
just
farm
hidden.
upstate!
It's just gone
Well, when
forever.
we're out of the clue game, we can still answer clue questions. So I assumed.
You know,
Yes.
he's very close to solving.
No, I'm not.
He's also pretty low on health.
A
Yes.
1 in 3 is like
He
a
has
lot.
6 creatures.
I went with the bigger.
This one is arrested, but
Yeah, see, that one's arrested.
you ever put a
Okay.
sludge titan in jail?
It's a gross jail cell.
It's a not nice. Nobody. You cannot use that jail cell again. Let me tell you that. Oh.
Ow.
It's-
Yes,
yeah.
Father?
I played an Unruly Crassus. He's a little fun guy.
It's a little.
He's a shark lizard octopus.
A lot of
Yes?
kids.
And so he's got trample, Well, and then whenever he attacks, you may have the base power and toughness of another creature you control become whatever his power and toughness are. So you can make a little guy strong.
cool.
And he has adapt, which is he can make himself bigger if I pay mana.
Whoa.
And then I played Gilgari Guildmage, which allows me to put a +1/+1 counter on a creature, or sacrifice a creature and return target creature card from my graveyard to my hand.
I'm sorry. This Unruly Crassus is a 3-drop.
Yeah, he's unruly.
That is unreasonable.
It's a rare.
My God.
Okay.
Okay.
I can't let
Everyone's looking at
Bridger.
the health a lot more than before.
solve my,
22.
find out about my case, find out that I may be dangerous. So I'm gonna attack Bridger with all 3 of my guys. The flyer has menace, the insect has menace, and then I have a 3/3, and then whenever I attack, I mill 2 cards. 1, 2. Oh, those are really great cards. And I get another insect, because oh man, keep putting all my good cards in the graveyard.
What's the total, Shane?
You will take a total of 7 damage.
Okay.
Ooh.
I will not be answering any of your questions.
I don't have any questions.
You've been discredited within the
All
community.
right, I'm going to spend 4 mana to put a +1/+1 counter on Anzu, so you actually take 8 damage.
Weird way to do that.
Okay.
4 mana for that?
Yeah,
Wow.
this is from like original Ravnica.
Pay way too much, dude. All right.
All
That's
right. Okay.
Over to you.
Somehow still have the most life.
Still?
How,
Barely.
how
You
is
got
that
punched in
possible?
the face with 8 damage!
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't even want to look at magic cards anymore. I just want to ask questions.
I know, right? It's like, how can I ask questions?
Yeah.
Well, I
And
know of one way.
survive.
Right?
I know of one way to ask questions. I'll play a Guild Gate, and I'll cast Utvara Scalper. It's a goblin
Oh, cool.
on a balloon. So 1/2 with flying. It's got some other text.
It has to attack each turn if it can.
Oh, good thing it can't
'Cause
attack
it's
right
just
now.
Floating on the wind.
Yeah.
Can't attack right now.
Yep.
I'm afraid of hot air balloons.
Yeah?
I always had premonition that I'd die in a hot air balloon accident.
I believe it.
Yeah,
You
just-
always had a premonition.
Yeah, like just ever since I was young, it's just like, stay away from hot air balloons.
True.
I would be the kind of person that'd be like, no one like ever gets hurt in hot air balloons. But if they did, it would be me.
It's a very slow crash landing.
Yeah.
It happens.
We go to my end step.
Eternal. End step.
Yes, no attacking,
No attacking.
but I will
Gather evidence?
collect evidence.
Oh my God.
So now I ask a question to the entire table. I don't get to choose. So it's going to go Lindsay, Adrian, Shane.
Fascinating. We're gonna
Thankfully,
look up
I know all of Lindsay's cards.
Right.
So we're just going to skip
All 5
you.
of them?
Yeah.
All 5. Oh, excuse me, 6.
Like, no, I know it's 5 now. I got rid of
No,
it.
I've been gifting her cards.
Because it turns out I had one of those cards.
You didn't have to cut me off like that. We were nothing.
I was like, wait a minute.
Mr. Adrian.
Yes. Call me Plum.
It's all about the Professor Plums.
Professor Plums.
Senator Peacock. Rope. Kitchen.
Those are 3 words.
Now, technically, you're asking the question
Yes.
of Lindsay.
Ms. White, you have none of these cards, correct?
Excuse me, you know all of my cards?
I should. White.
Ah!
Rope. Oh, I did write an X there. Poop.
Also, you didn't ask for white for the first time you asked.
Oh, did I ask Peacock?
Yeah.
Peacock, rope. No! I already know you had the rope.
Wow.
Oh, it was poor bookkeeping.
Be the death of you. My
No!
system works. I knew she had it. I mean, something.
The true monster was man.
Defeated by bookkeeping.
Icarus flew too close to the sun.
I would like to solve.
No!
Join me down here in
I
the
would
sludge
like.
bins.
I would like to solve.
Okay, can he do it? This is game winning if he can do
We're
it.
in the rot farm.
This is really not a good solve.
Why are you solving?
Because Adrian's gonna do it if I don't. So I gotta go for it. Okay. We're gonna go with basing a lot of this off of Shane's guessing.
You're putting all your faith in me.
How appropriate.
Yeah.
Senator Peacock. Candlestick. Kitchen.
Welcome to the Rot Farm.
No!
We're sewer boys.
Okay.
Did you get it wrong?
Yes, definitely. Very wrong. You're up, Lindsay.
Sewer boy.
Oh, yes! But, okay, I'm gonna use one. Go down to 3. One of my treasures, one of my many treasures. Use that, and play Thief of Sanity, which is a creature flying.
Whoa, that's
And
good
whenever
Classic.
Thief of Sanity deals combat damage to a player, look at the top 3 cards of that player's library, exile one of them face down, then put the rest into the graveyard.
You may cast the card that you exiled.
That's your card, Adrian? How do you know anything?
Okay, so there's that. There is that.
This is no longer detained, by the way. Sledge Titan, back for business.
Okay.
And let me tell you, his time in the prison system did not improve his outlook on life.
I'm going to sacrifice,
Crack the clue.
Oh,
draw a card.
okay.
Draw a card.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Did I already play a land this turn?
No.
No! Hey, look at that!
Classic.
Cool!
Look at those tax rebates right there.
I like that. Okay, and then I guess I'm just gonna go right to the end step. I'm looking
Yeah.
to
You're here to
I'm here
investigate.
to
Collect some
investigate.
evidence?
Yeah, I don't know where
Okay, so
to
you're gonna
exile. There we go.
Yeah.
And then
She's asking the table.
oh no.
Got like an Oscar the Grouch thing going on here.
Okay,
Yeah, because you're living in a trash can.
Professor
to me.
Plum,
Yes.
tell me more about Headliner Scarlet with the wrench in the kitchen.
Scarlet Wrench Kitchen.
Scarlet Wrench kitchen.
Scarlet Wrench
Oh
Kitchen.
gosh, why does it keep falling out?
I don't have anything to say about that.
See, your card's blank. Have you been lying this whole time?
No.
I know.
No.
It will not help you. No. Can you do it?
No.
Will
Can you
you
risk
try? Join us. Join us at the
There's
bottom.
plenty of room down in the sewers.
The Rot Farm. It's a balanced
We still have a
land.
nasty game of Magic to
can't.
finish out.
Once we're all done with the clue part.
Yeah.
I don't think anybody can win the game of Magic, so I think it's gonna come down to Clue.
Yeah.
Okay, Professor Plum.
Yes.
Oh, she's
No.
passing.
Yeah.
I didn't learn.
Do it, Adrian.
I didn't learn.
I didn't learn anything, right?
Guys,
I don't
once you
think I
see
did
his
either.
notes, you guys are going to be astonished.
I don't think I learned anything. Wipe, spit off card. Cast the Underrealm Lich. Ching!
That's a good card.
4/3.
I love that card.
If I would draw a card, instead I look at the top 3 cards of my library, put 1 into my hand, and the rest into my graveyard.
Yes.
And I can pay 4 life to give them indestructible and tap them.
Very good card.
It's a great card. Flyer?
I have an Utvara Scalper.
Not the Udvara Scalper. Okay, we'll send just a Syndicate Messenger into Shane. 2 damage.
Why would you do that?
Because I have questions for you.
Oh.
Do you?
I do. He's still in mystery to
You
me.
still have questions for Shane?
Yeah, if I only knew.
He's on your immediate left.
I think I didn't respect him enough. So you take 2 damage.
Yeah.
And I would like to ask you about
Color's getting a
your
little hot.
good friend. I would like to ask you about yourself.
Oh my god.
In regards to a candlestick,
Green candlestick.
green candlestick in the dining room.
Green candlestick. Dining room.
Don't show nobody.
I would like to solve. No. Jacques. Monsieur Green. With the wrench. In the ballroom.
Take a
Put
look.
the gutter.
No!
You haven't won yet!
Yeah, you haven't won yet, Lindsay.
But at the moment you said Mr. Green,
Yeah.
it's like, no.
Your notes are wrong.
No way. Your notes could never be wrong.
No, but Lindsay has this card.
Which of Lindsay's 6 cards was it?
I'm shocked.
All right.
To my core.
It's that fifth card.
I was very wrong. I found
That
the fifth
fifth
card.
card.
So all I have to say is, Lindsay, your only hope of winning this game is guessing it right.
It's surviving.
But take your time.
Interesting.
No, you don't have to. Well, you have to survive to your
I
next
have to
turn.
survive. I have to survive. Yes.
I will survive.
All right, so it's murder.
What?
All right, Shane, it is your turn of magic.
What the heck?
That was sort of my feeling. was
Right?
like- I had like 1 in 8 to get it.
I was so certain I was down to like at least over 50-50.
Yep.
And our only hope is to murder Lindsay before she ever gets a chance to solve. So we're gonna put the timer on her. No one can know about our crimes.
I hope she solves it.
All right.
I have an idea.
I believe in you, Lindsay.
Thank you.
believe
Thank
in
you.
you.
I'm going all out at Lindsay.
Oh, no, Father Green, no, please.
Okay, and I'm going to make one of my.
Does it matter? Does it matter anymore? I am our one hope to solve this mystery, and you are attacking me.
We're all gonna be down on the rot farm.
No.
All right, so you've got a 4/4 flying menace in the air. You've got a 2/1/1 bugs. I'm gonna make one of them a 7/7
A what?
because
Oh.
Hydroid, what's it called?
Founding
Unruly Crisis
Unruly Crisis.
chooses a guy in that one. So this guy is actually a 7/7 bug
That's-
coming at
That's
you.
a problem, Lindsay.
And you need 2 creatures to block him.
Huh?
I'm sending 1 insect, or a 1/1 insect, a 3/3, a 2/2, another 7/7, and then a 3/3 death touch.
Are there keywords on the crisis?
Trample.
Oh boy.
So 7/7 trample.
Jesus.
Okay, let's do some math here, Lindsay.
Okay, well-
We're gonna
Yeah.
solve this riddle.
Yeah. Solve this mystery of life.
So we're gonna block the 7/7 insect on the ground.
Okay. It has menace, so it has to be double blocked.
Yes.
Okay.
So we have 5 blockers.
Yep.
2 are going to that. 1 is going to the 3/3.
Okay.
1 is going to a 3/3.
Okay.
And 1 is going to a 3/2.
Okay.
So then we'll take 4 and 7 is 11, which is less than 13.
Oh, down to 2.
By my word.
And you get
was
the
just
other
gonna go with
insect, so she's down to 1.
Down to 1.
Perfect.
Okay.
And I say we just give her do or die. You solve now or you die.
That's fine. That is fine with me, Mr. Green.
Do you guys all agree?
Like I can't. Yeah. You were the one who tried to kill her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what, Lindsay? I'm gonna help you out.
Oh.
I'm gonna make this a little easier
Thank
for
you,
you.
You're
Carl.
always gonna
Mustard.
kill Shane.
And I would have got away with it too.
I just have 3 lands in hand. Everything at Shane. I'll exile a card. Whoa, that's a cool
How
card.
much damage?
We'll mentor this twice.
It's probably more than 9.
3, 6, 9, 12.
Ah!
Show her your evidence, Mr. Shane.
Oh my goodness.
I want to see if she has it before that though.
Take what you will of this.
Oh my goodness.
Take it in.
Does this
Shocking.
blow it, the case wide open?
Drink it in, Miss White.
What?
Oh.
I knew you so. I didn't know you at all.
Hold on.
You never knew me. You never knew your
I
car.
knew you so ill.
You never know me.
You look at all this.
Are we just? I don't know what those mean. You have like symbols at the top.
Those are your names.
Oh, a triangle. Okay.
That's Adrian, Shane,
Is the Konami code in there?
Fisher, and Lindsay.
You're up, Lindsay.
Mm-hmm.
Can you do it?
You can investigate.
You get 1 more investigation.
I'm gonna investigate. Well, yeah, I'm just gonna go right to the end. Forget all this.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm gonna go right to the end. I'm
Yep.
going to investigate.
Do or die.
Can I?
Your first question is
My first question.
to Adrian.
And it goes to Adrian.
Correct.
Okay.
So ask wisely.
Oh my gosh.
You know which cards I have.
Yeah.
So don't ask about the lead pipe or the wrench.
And unlike Adrian, you know your own cards.
I know.
You
Yes.
think you know yourself, but you actually don't know anything.
Can you tell me? Can you show me anything about yourself,
Mr. Plum.
Mr. Plum?
Oh, is that who you are?
Professor, jeez.
Professor Plum
Not in magic.
with the candlestick
Okay.
in the ballroom.
You can choke on that, detective.
Do
That
or
is
die.
totally fine. Thank you.
Did you do it?
I'd like to. I would like to accuse.
Okay.
I think it was Colonel Mustard with the candlestick in the ballroom.
I don't remember.
Colonel Mustard.
Colonel Mustard.
Oh my god.
Secret passage!
Oh no!
You had 2 out of 3.
Oh, we are bad
I
at
knew.
Clue.
I knew it was you.
We're all bad at Clue.
All along.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
that's,
we're still good at magic.
that's
still
my
happening.
cousin. That's my cousin.
What did you say? The location? Secret passage?
She said ballroom.
I said ballroom.
Ballroom.
Who had the ballroom?
I think I did.
See, I didn't know enough about
It
you.
was one of the first
Yeah.
cards.
I had 3 locations, which made the game very interesting.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
You were so close, Lindsay.
I know, so close.
Ah,
It was that
okay.
location. I went off of what you said because I had
Yeah.
no idea.
So I was totally wrong about that location
Yeah.
too. I was sure it was the ballroom, yeah. I was 100% sure.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, by brute force and a game of magic, Professor Plum is going to win.
I think so.
Lindsay
oh, wait,
has.
that's right. We're still playing magic.
Well, I mean, Lindsay has no creatures,
The creature that has
okay,
one life.
Yeah.
and I have 1 creature. So,
Yeah, Professor Plum
He did the smart thing and played the game.
did. And the Professor Plum so sweep throughout the lands!
Do you actually have enough damage to kill? Yeah, I
yes.
think you do.
Yes.
think I do, yeah.
Lindsay has 1, and I only have 1 block.
Yeah.
And I'm dead.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm not proud of it, but I'll take it. Thank you, thank you.
You're a better magic player than you are a detective.
I am. This is my card.
It makes no sense.
It was an elaborate system, okay?
What are the squares?
Squares
And
are like
teardrops.
Probably, but I need to investigate. The little circles in the middle that are filled in are like they definitely don't have it.
What about circles that aren't filled in?
That's the same.
See, I got kind of
evolved.
lost in my own symbols about
Yeah.
halfway.
Oh yeah.
And yeah. See, I have here's mine.
I want to see this. Yes,
Whenever I would find something,
Whoa.
I would X out the whole line. Whenever someone wouldn't show me something,
Yeah.
I would circle it as like a possibility.
Yeah.
No, if you didn't show it to me, then I would circle it
Because then you know they don't have
because
it.
I know that they might not have it. And I think that's where I got tripped up.
Oh, you had a mite system?
I had a mite system.
Uh-oh.
I had a mite
And
system,
then
yeah.
once everyone started accusing, that's when things got kind of weird.
Yes.
Because I knew pretty early that it was Colonel Mustard, but I didn't have Plum or Peacock solidified.
Oh.
And so I started questioning myself whether it was
Nobody asked about
Mustard.
Peacock. It was
So that was the
No
thing,
one
yeah.
asked about Peacock
I
or
had
Plum.
She's at the bottom.
I had 2 of the characters, so that was also very helpful.
Oh, yeah.
And 2 locations, which was okay, but the people were the most interesting because people weren't asking.
having a
about
bunch of
them.
locations helps because those are the hardest
Yeah.
ones.
That was my thing.
Yeah, I had no locations once for a while.
I used a tried and true logic puzzle system
Yeah.
of fully crossing out rows and columns.
Yes.
X's means you do have it, so it's not the thing.
Right.
And an O means you definitely don't have it, so it could be the thing. And then question marks are when you guys asked each other, and I saw something,
Right.
which could be that card, but it could be another question mark in the same column. But I tried to stick to almost exclusively known information.
Yeah.
What goofed me was this here.
The rope.
I had an
The
X
rope!
next to a question mark,
Oh no.
and I was like, "Oh, I'll go for that question mark." But I knew that you didn't have it, or you did have it,
Because the X.
because
Yeah.
yeah,
That's
Yeah.
when you had messed up the questioning. Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was easier. It was just like if a.
Wait, there's no names.
Yeah, I don't need to know what the name.
Sorry, Karen.
I just knew where you guys were positioned at the table.
This is the guy who almost won on turn 3.
Yeah. So the circles are that someone asked about it, and
Yeah.
then and so the fact that it came across multiple people asking for it means that they were probably looking for it. So it was, what's it called? I was able to rule it out.
This is an abstract system. It
Yeah.
It's very abstract.
I only just mine was with my gut.
was a very probabilistic system.
Yeah.
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 I want to make fun of it, but you literally.
I was a
almost get
lot
guessed
closer
it,
with
so
like
I can't.
my logic somehow got me really close.
Well, this was a ton of fun.
Yeah.
Really fun game of Clue and Magic and a bit of both. I personally really enjoyed it. I think it was a good blend of things. Excited to play more of just the set in general. I actually really like even like these these legendary creatures based off of the Clue characters, which would make really fun commanders and things like that. Let us know, of course, in the comments if you're interested in seeing something like that or other kinds of content. What did you all think of it?
It was super fun. I love playing Magic when there's a mini game within a mini game. A lot of my decks kind of reflect that.
Right.
And so like this was perfect for me. I'm like, I'm really into this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, this was a cool power level of Magic where vanilla creatures are like lower power commons. Commons kind of dominate this format or this game.
Yeah.
Which is, it's very cool to see them shine. Like the ability to be a 1/1 unblockable or just have flying is huge because you're actually trying for the Clue win.
Yeah.
The odds of anybody killing other people before a Clue win is attempted by everybody, very low. Or you're killing them to get their evidence to win Clue. Like you still want to win by Clue because the board stalls are inevitable. It's cool to see commons doing something.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I really liked the Clue aspect of it because it was something that I could focus on.
Right,
and after, after a while, that became what I focused on. But that was also part of the game. It wasn't like I was totally avoiding the game. I was just focusing on a different part of it, which was super fun. So, yeah, I had a good time. I
think they did a good job really blending the two like worlds and kind of, if you're familiar with Magic or if you're familiar with Clue, you're gonna have something to kind of ground yourself on. And I think they did a really great job of that. So amazing, amazing, amazing. Well, thank you everyone for attending this murder mystery murder party. Good evening all. Have an excellent time. Be safe on the road.
Stay away from the murder.
Luckily, there's no candlesticks here.
Yeah.
Watch your back.
Yeah.
Lights, yeah. And of course, thank you everyone for watching. Keep an eye out for more stuff in this space, and let us know in the comments below what other kind of Magic content you want to see. We basically do it all. Anything that's fun, wacky, silly, we are super into it. That's gonna do it for us. We'll catch y'all next time. Bye.
Bye.